is another car day. We having those pretty often, aren't we? Well, I'm out to see my first patient. Excuse me. I started off with 3, had to give 1 away, went to 2, now I'm back to 3, which is fine. But it's one of those days. I don't know. I feel like December, I guess, because of the holidays, feel like everybody is like trying to pack everything in, and it's not a good feeling. It's making me anxious because I feel like I'm not either doing it enough or doing it fast enough. But as long as we get the patient, I guess it doesn't matter, right? I didn't eat all day yesterday. I left my house at 9:30. Oh, no, I lied. I left the house at 8 to go to an appointment to get my military ID renewed. Then I went to the pharmacy. Then I saw 3 patients yesterday, and then had an orthodontist appointment. And in between all of that, I didn't eat till I got home at 4:30. Like, I can't keep doing that. I gotta pack my snacks or stop. Usually I stop. I have the time to stop. But again, I feel like I'm being rushed. And I don't like feeling rushed because that's when mistakes happen. Anyway, I digress. But I no longer have the rubber band full time on the left side of my mouth. So now I can eat. I mean, I can eat before, but I had to take everything out, eat, and then put everything back in. Now I can just eat. And I sleep with the rubber bands. So that's a plus. But I don't know. I applied for a federal nursing job. So y'all know I live near Fort Hood. I used to work on Fort Hood. I applied for a Fort Hood position. And they have some questionnaires on there. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. Either way, they have questionnaires. And 2 of the questionnaires kind of threw me off. Like, 2 of them pertain to the job I am applying for. The other 2 pertain to the president. One was like, how are you going to effectively, not initiate, but how are you going to effectively do the job of the president's executive order? What are these orders? What executive order does he have? And the craziest thing. Now, again, I've worked in the federal government when Bush was in office. Never have I ever done this. The wildest thing ever. I just don't understand what's going on in this country. It's like a cult. The blind leading the blind. I might cut some of this out. I don't know. But I had to get that off my chest because it's weird. Real weird. Well, I would say it's quitting time, but I think I got one more person to see. And that's why I'm heading to the office. But I wanted to discuss this book real quick, right? So I read this book called I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend. Something like that. And I'm wondering, is it me or does anybody else cringe when they hear certain words for certain anatomy parts? Like, example, DICK for penis, right? That word don't bother me as much as PUSSY for vagina. It drives me insane. Now, the person reading the book voice also bothered me a little bit, but I really was interested in the story. So it's hilarious because it's about this girl who's very well liked in her friend group, but she also has a very good career. And she was reading this book and she she said this spell and she didn't think it worked until this demon guy came into her bedroom. Now, she had been drinking a little bit, so she thought maybe it was a dream. until she woke up and he was in her bedroom. And then like everything kind of hit the fan from there. I kind of want to see if there's another book, like a second book to this book, because I want to know like how she like after the first book, like what's going on, because things happened in that first book that I felt like left me cliffhanging, and I don't like to be cliffhanged. But that entire book just made me cringe every time I heard Pussy. And then I came to realize that I think it's her voice that made it so cringy. I don't know. And then this book I'm reading now, well, I read the second part to the book first, because in Tania fashion, that's what I do. This one is called Accidental Pinup, which is the first book, and the second book is Accidentally in Love, which was actually good. But that book bothered me too, because the author kept harping on the main character's like health issue. Like, she had her thyroid taken out. Get over it. Get over it. Like, get over it. But she kept, like, every chapter damn near was about how, oh, I'm going through this life crisis because I had my thyroid taken out. And look, in chapter 1 I knew, in chapter 2 I knew, in chapter 3 I was like, okay, chapter 5 I was like, stop. Stop it. And now I'm confused because, and this doesn't really matter, but it kind of matters because, like, in the second book, it sounded like most of the characters were African American, and like in this book, it sounds like they're all white, which I read books with white characters all the time, but it kind of just threw me off. So I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but I just needed to get it off my chest. And I realized I hadn't talked about any books that I've read on my Vlogmas, and I've been reading, like your girl's been reading. I had to increase my Storygraph book challenge to 70. And I'm on my 70th book, and we still got like 15 days until the end of December. I could probably get 2 more books in. But I'm in this Facebook group that said, reading books is not a competition. It is. It's an internal competition. I want to see how many books I can read. And I thought, I'm not going to read a lot of books this year. I think I put it at 45. And then I was like, I'll go up to 65. And then by October, I was like, I'm going to go up to 70. I only went up to 5 more. But I could probably do 75, but I'm not, because then that'll just be crazy pants, because we got 15 days into the end of December. Anyways, that's my little rant. I'm actually looking for another book to read now, because I don't even know if I want to finish this one. It's a 9-hour book. I'm 3 hours in. I should probably just finish. I'll finish. Y'all, I should be going home. I just finished seeing my last patient. It's almost 6. It is 6 o'clock. And I'm about to walk into Ross because I need something. I need a Christmas outfit for tomorrow, but I don't even know if I'm gonna be going to this Christmas party tomorrow. Like, what are we doing? Let's see. So I'm home. This is going to be a little wonky. I'm not leaning sideways, but I have my phone propped up on my fruit display, and I am home. I've eaten. I've had a glass of coquito. If y'all don't know what it is, y'all need to look it up. It is a very good Puerto Rican rum milk mix, condensed milk, sweetened milk, all that stuff mixed with rum, and it's amazing, and I love it. I have not made any so far this year. I'm not Puerto Rican, but I stupid volume don't want to work. There we go. I love everybody's culture, and so one of my friends who is Puerto Rican, and then of course my godchild's mother is Puerto Rican. I usually get coquito from them. But last year I made my own coquito, and it was great. This year, this one came from my next door neighbor who is from Miami. She's Puerto Rican, and she didn't put any cinnamon in it. So I taste the rum though. That rum there. I taste the rum. So I think I'm gonna do mine this week. I get paid tomorrow. I'll go to the liquor store and get some rum. I think I was told Bacardi is the best rum to use because you got Bacardi, and then you have Captain Morgan, you have Cruzan, but I was told Bacardi is the best kind. You have to use the original white rum, not like the flavored stuff. Although I think if I do like a mango, that might be good. Mango or a coconut. Coconut is the original. I don't know. Now I think I might do like a tropical mango with some sweet condensed milk and some cinnamon. Let the cinnamon sit overnight because I put the cinnamon sticks in it, and then I do a dash of cinnamon powder. Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them. Either way, 2 minutes in, and I'm still talking about coquito. So I'm gonna open my advents because I have a lot of charting to do. I saw 3 people today. One extra person that I'm getting paid because I'm salary, but I was going to say that I don't get paid for, but I do. I do. He just wasn't on my schedule. And then I have 27 charts tomorrow. But out of those 27, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 23 of them are updates that we determine whether we're going to keep the patients on service or not. So it's not a lot. But I'm going to open this advent. So let's get to it. I have um, the Five Boroughs yarn advent, and I have to admit, y'all, I'm a little disappointed. Um, I have today's color, and I looked at yesterday's color, and then I looked at the day before, and they're damn near the same color. And then today color and tomorrow color look damn near the same. But she did give us a spoiler. And on the spoiler, it looks a little darker, but like just. But here it is. It's pretty. It's like a little. It's not olive green, but it's almost olive green. And I think that's where we're going to maybe create a brown effect. But it's nice. Okay, I gotta take a picture. So there you go. And then we have my Twisted Ambition. Y'all know I made this one up myself. I keep saying that, but y'all already know it. I can't show my finished object yet, but you can watch me put up my tools. Sorry, it's called Questions for Dessert. Have y'all heard of that podcast? She's a therapist I looked her up, I think Kentucky. She's a therapist in a city in Kentucky. And I don't know how she came to me, but because I saw Questions for Dessert, I wanted to know what it was about. And apparently, it's a take on an Alanis Morissette song. That's what she said. She's interesting. She's a new knitter. She's a therapist. She works from home. She just said this. I'm not divulging any secrets. But she's a new knitter and she's doing the Kentra sweater by Rebecca Clow for her mini skeins. And you know what? I'm like, I'm a new knitter, but I wanna do the Kentra. I thought about doing that. Natalie of Knitty Natty had it on her Advent episode, and I saw it and I was like, and I put it in my save. I just don't need to buy any more patterns. I don't need to buy no more yarn. I don't need to buy no more patterns. I got like 500 something patterns in my damn library. Use the patterns you got. That's what I need to do. Anyways, I was on Twisted Ambition, wasn't I? Maybe. This color is Tomahawk. Okay, see, I love this color. Ever since I saw it on Instagram, I was like, I need this color in my life. It's like a gray base with, I'm gonna show y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all. It's a gray base with like all of the spectrums of color. And it makes me so happy. Y'all see that? Yep. You see this purple? Cha, come on. I'm telling you, Ross over there making people dreams come true. Gah. Okay, picture time. I don't know what to say about you, Ross. A guy after my own heart. That's all I can say. So I'm gonna open the third day. The third day of Hanukkah, y'all. Can y'all believe it? We're on day 3 of Hanukkah. And it is good deeds, which I do a lot. Community service. I be out here in these streets, y'all. I be out here. So good deeds. We remember our heritage that calls upon us to remember that we were once strangers in the land of Egypt. We rededicate ourselves to helping the poor and the neglected. That's literally what I do every day as a nurse. Not necessarily the poor, but the underprivileged and then the neglected, because especially our older population, they go, oh, you don't need to be helped. I think it's crazy. And then you got some that have family close by, but then they're so stubborn because they don't want to live with their family. Oh yeah, I gotta take this. Okay, so I'm back. One of my patients had called me back. I was worried about her, so I'm glad she's called me back and she's in a better situation. So, what did I say? Today is day 3, and we on good deeds. And this is our color. Oh, Lindsay girl. Girl, you did that with these colors, girl. Yes, ma'am. Okay, now I gotta get my picture. All right, that's day 3 of the Light Aglow, I think it's called, the Advent by the Fiber Seed. Okay, so last but not least is my Polka Dot Creek Advent, which y'all know is the Charlie Brown Advent, and this is day 16. So let's open this bad boy. So this is Comfy Cozy Knits. Be comfy, be cozy. And this colorway is Christmas with Snoopy. Oh, I love Snoopy. It's so cute. Okay, now I need a picture. Ah. All right, so that's all my Advents. We won't have a whiskey Advent tonight because Mr. Pancake is at work, which is great because it's after 8, almost 8:15, and I need to go do some work myself, see if I can get 1, maybe 2 charts done and a few of the small ones done. We got a Christmas party tomorrow afternoon. And so right now I only have 2 patients to see out of the 4. I'm pretty sure they will replace them and give me more because that's what they do. But I will live in the now and get some stuff done. Maybe I'll get some knitting on my socks. I knit on my socks this morning. I knit on my poncho last night while we was watching Christmas movies. So I'm getting some stuff done. I just feel like it's not fast enough. But who said it needed to be fast? It's okay. Let's see. I ended up going to Ross to buy a Christmas outfit, like a shirt, so I can wait to the Christmas party tomorrow. I ended up buying a set of knives, which is right there. I bought a planner, a 2026 planner. It's purple. Yes, mine, please. I bought me a pair of cozy night pants that got candy canes on it and bows. I think I don't remember. It's in there. I don't want to go get it. And then our Harvest loves her some Asian culture, and she loves ramen and pho and rice noodles and all kind of stuff. And I bought her this bowl that looks like a Chinese rice container with chopsticks, so she can eat her ramen in it. I was like, this is perfect. So I gotta put that in the bag so I can put it on the tree. I'm gonna go because I'll just start ranting and raving about stuff and it won't make no sense. Look, I'm back for more. Because remember that episode? I forgot what episode it was. Was it? I don't remember. Day, I don't know, 13, 12, 11. And I said, oh, might have been Saturday. So it might have been 13. Yes, I think it was 13. And I said all of the Advents, all of the Vlogmases I was watching. Listen, when you got friends that call you out because they know you wrong, I like y'all. Call me out. Because Nicole was like, you ain't say me. How come you ain't tell them about me? Because my bad, girl. I didn't know you was doing Vlogmas. So she's doing like weekly Vlogmas. So episode 77, is this 77? 76. Episode 76 is the first week of December. So y'all go watch my friend Nicole. I love me some Nicole. She is my emo alt girl after my own heart. She reminds me, like Harvest reminds me of her. Everything witchy, everything Halloweeny, with the little twist, with the little spice. So go watch my friend. Because we need more Vlogmases to watch, right? Listen, I've been finding people that I ain't never heard of. And a lot of them I see are based in like Canada. Canada, y'all out here. I didn't know y'all was out here like that. Okay, Canada. I'm to start watching a little bit more Canadian y'all. I can't find my other microphone. I had both of them sitting in front of me and I don't know where it went at. It might be on the floor. Let me go find. Yup, bye. Bye again. Bye.